Reform Sunderland may have made one of the worst political blunders, most embarrassing political blunders that I've ever heard of in local politics. You see, they spent their whole entire campaign telling us that they were going to leave the city of Sanctuary. And a few weeks ago, I did a video where I said that if we left the city of Sanctuary, it would make absolutely no difference to the city. Now, some people said that I was contradicting myself and that I was a liar. And now I can honestly say that I am happy you said that. Reform have made a motion at the next full council meeting, and that motion is to leave the city of Sanctuary. But there's one extra bit of information in there. We already left. Turns out that we actually left the city of Sanctuary a year ago, and it made that big a difference that not a single person noticed. Now, you know what genuinely baffles me? Sunderland apparently voted for change, but all we're getting right now is attention-seeking, headline-grabbing GCSE political theatre. And now I've seen the motions, I find myself asking one simple question. When are we going to get to the fixing things part? You know, like the bins and the potholes? Or are we just going to do culture war stuff to grab headlines and Facebook likes? See, when I became a councillor a couple of years ago, nobody taught me anything. I was literally given a mobile phone and a laptop and said, "You're a councillor," and off I went. But right now, there are that many new councillors with that little experience that they have decided to close area committee to the public. The reason they've done that is because they say that the reform candidates need to be taught what they're doing. They are our council, and they are literally telling us they don't know what they're doing. Now imagine we've just signed a brand new striker at Sunderland, but they decide that the first game of the season is going to have to be played behind closed doors because he doesn't quite know the rules yet. You'd laugh him off the pitch. This is what our council is doing to us right now. How can, if I don't laugh, I'll cry. And then we get to the obvious things, the money, the £129,000 that they're looking to spend on themselves, giving themselves more money. An extra £129,000 for cabinet positions. And maybe there's a good explanation for that. But they still haven't told us how they're going to pay for it. What services are you going to cut to give yourself this pay rise? Because every single pound that these guys spend is money that somebody who got up early in the morning and went to work earned, and they're just going to give it to themselves. So I looked at the motions. The first one is the city of Sanctuary. The next one is climate denying. The third one is about HMOs. It's starting to feel like reform political bingo. Now, whether or not you agree with those positions, that's not actually the point. Where are the motions on jobs? Where's the motions on investment into our city? Where is it? Where are the things that are going to improve the city or make the city better? Why are you just doing things that are culture war and against the woke? I've read the motions. One is about the city of Sanctuary. They promise that they're going to leave the city of Sanctuary and that they'll never sign up to it again. I get that. But the only people in the room, other than the Liberal Democrats, that actually voted are the former Conservatives who now sit amongst the Reform benches. They have vocal cabinet members who are talking down the city of Sanctuary who actually signed up to it. It's there in black and white. There are people in the chamber on Reform side right now saying they want to scrap the city of Sanctuary, and they were the people that actually voted for it. We've actually already left. We left over a year ago. So when I said a couple of weeks ago that it would make no difference, it had already made no difference and not a single person noticed. Sunderland deserves better than headline politics. Sunderland deserves a council that's working for them, not working against members of the community. We need our council to look after every member of our society, every member of our community, and wrap their arms around us and do their best by all of us, not just pick and choose who they want to support. It's easy to create a headline. It's not easy to run a city. It's not easy to do good by the people that you represent. It's a difficult job, and it's something that you have to put your heart into and not just create headlines and think that you're cool because right now you're on the front of the local newspaper. This is serious. This is people's lives. We deserve politicians who obsess over making things better, obsess over looking after the people they represent, and not people who obsess on being seen as important rather than doing the important things. Agree or disagree? Talk to me.